Are you a huge Star Wars fan and excited about going to Galaxy's Edge? Not sure where to eat? We're going to show you some of the best small snacks you can get in Galaxy's Edge over in Hollywood Studios. Bright sun, Star Wars fans. This is Dottie from Dottie's Disney Deets, and today we're dishing the deets on some of the snacks in Galaxy's Edge. Galaxy's Edge is a super immersive land over in Disney's Hollywood Studios, and it is supposed to be on the fictitious planet of Batuu, which isn't mentioned in any of the Star Wars movies, but it's part of Star Wars lore. Fans will notice tons of details from various characters around the land to Arabesh written on all different types of cargo boxes, walls, and buildings. You will notice none of the buildings actually have a storefront name on the sign. Instead, they'll have symbols in Arabesh. Galaxy's Edge is also the land where you can make a personalized droid over at Droid Depot or a custom lightsaber over at Sabi's workshop, or shall we say, scrap metal. More on that in a future video, but today we're focusing on the snacks and small bites. Galaxy's Edge has two-ish restaurants. First is a quick service Docking Bay 7, and the second isn't exactly a restaurant, it's really a bar, but they also serve some food, kind of. And that's Oga's Cantina. Today we're going to just look at some of the iconic snacks that you can walk around Galaxy's Edge with. Starting with small things like specialized Coca-Cola bottles just for Galaxy's Edge. Yes, this is a typical Coke. There is nothing different about this Coca-Cola that comes in both Coke, Diet Coke, and Sprite. And they even have a special Dasani bottle as well, but it doesn't come in a special round shape. You'll notice that the label is actually done in Arabesh, and the bottle is specialized, meant to look like a detonator. Don't worry, the TSA has been seeing these since 2019. Yes, you can bring it into the airport. Make sure it is tightly closed, and you can put it in your checked baggage. Next, we're going to discuss the iconic green and blue milk from over at the milk stand as soon as you enter in Galaxy's Edge. The green and blue milk is some of the first snacks Disney released before Galaxy's Edge even opened, and everybody was excited from then on. These are vegan, almost like milkshake consistency. It's not quite a milkshake, it's not quite a slushie, but they are all vegan based with coconut milk. The blue is supposed to be a fruitier flavor, while the green is supposed to be a more floral flavor. But I gotta tell you, you don't taste any of that with either one of these flavors. They're not bad, but don't ask me to describe what it tastes like. It tastes like the smell of nice things, but doesn't actually have any real relation to food, but they're really not bad. More or less, they're just an absolute must-do because during Galaxy's Edge, these are in Star Wars. It's like the equivalent of having a butterbeer in Harry Potter world. For those who want to get a little more interesting with their blue and green milk, you can also add alcohol. The green milk can come with tequila, while the blue will come with a rum. Next, we head over to Katsaka's Kettle for some of the most divisive snacks over in Galaxy's Edge. Katsaka's Kettle is a small snack stand, and it mainly features popcorn and a couple of drinks. Now let's talk about this popcorn. The first popcorn you see are the buttered blue grains, and it's supposed to be blue, but really, what does blue and yellow make? It makes green. It just kind of makes a green color, but it's boring popcorn. You're on another planet, don't have boring popcorn. Live a little, and you need to try the Outpost Mix. The Outpost Mix is this blue-ish purple, reddy, orange colored popcorn mix, and according to Disney, it is flavors of blueberry, lemon, sweet chili, and lime. But you know what it is? It's spicy Fruity Pebbles, that's what it is. So if you're a 90s child, you grew up on Fruity Pebbles, you live for Fruity Pebbles, this is the grown-up version of it. And you gotta try it. It's got just a little heat on the back end, and it's interesting to say the least. Next is the Cold Brew Black Calf. Say that 5 times fast. I beg you. This is an iced coffee that has a cold foam on it that is a cream cheese cold foam, and it's topped in Cocoa Puffs. Yep, Cocoa Puffs, like the regular cereal. So we just went from Fruity Pebble popcorn to now Cocoa Puffs in our cold brew. I thought it would be gross having something to crunch on and also get kind of mushy, but it was really interesting. That sweet cereal with the cream cheese, cold foam, and then the nice bitter coffee. It was smooth and delicious. And once again, for you grown-ups out there, you can add alcohol to add to the experience. Galaxy's Edge is all about the experience. If you really want to get yourself fully immersed in the land and feel like you are part of the Star Wars story, get into the snacks, get into the vibe. Now, how are you going to spend your Star Wars day? This has been Dottie, and thanks for watching.